Welcome back, everybody. As I mentioned in that last video, I got another story that's out of this book, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This is in honor of, Tony of me and Tony talking about Pine Mountain State Park, which is located just outside of Pineville, Kentucky. I told Tony this story, and he and I have been talking about that state park. We're kind of, talking about state parks that we want to go visit. That's one of them. And a story out of this book actually has a lot to do with that state park. Have you ever come to Kentucky? Pine Mountain State Park, as I mentioned, is just outside of Pineville, Kentucky. That's down there in Mad Bad Voodoo's neck of the woods. So, Mad Bad Voodoo, if you're watching, this video is for you, buddy. And I'm kind of doing a shout out for you. When I was, back in 1992, I went to a family reunion there at Pine Mountain State Park. Had a good time. Well, what they did, and I was telling Tony about this, is, and I hope to God if we ever go down there that they're still doing this, 20 years later. Basically, what they did was, and we actually went there 2 years in a row, one of the state guides came over late at night, and I know the first year we just went to the amphitheater and did it, and then the second year they went out to this cabin out in the woods on state property and told ghost stories. Well, I told a story out of here just because I couldn't think up scary stories, to tell. Well, off the top of my head. Well, anyway, and that's the story that I want to read out of this book. I'm going to read it more or less verbatim, and talk about that in an extent. But here's the story. It's called The Ghost with the Bloody Fingers. A businessman arrived at a hotel late one night and asked for a room. The room clerk told him that the hotel was all filled up. "There is only one empty room," he said, "but we don't rent it because that one is haunted." "I'll take it," said the businessman. "I don't believe in ghosts." The man went up to the room. He unpacked his things and he went to bed. As soon as he did, a ghost came out of the closet. Its fingers were bleeding and it was moaning, "Bloody fingers, bloody fingers." When the man saw the ghost, he grabbed his things and ran. The next night, a woman arrived very late. Again, all the rooms were taken except the haunted room. "I'll sleep there," she said. "I'm not afraid of ghosts." As soon as she got to bed, the ghost came out of the closet. Its fingers were still bleeding. It was still moaning, "Bloody fingers, bloody fingers." The woman also took one look and ran. A week later, another guest arrived very late. He also took the haunted room. After he unpacked, he got out his guitar and he began to play. Soon the ghost appeared. Its fingers were bleeding and it was moaning, "Bloody fingers, bloody fingers." The man paid no attention. He just kept strumming his guitar. But the ghost kept moaning and its fingers kept bleeding. Finally, the guitar player looked up. "Cool it, man," he said. "Get yourself a Band-Aid." I told that story at Pine Mountain. It's just because that was like the only thing I could think to tell. And, I just thought that was a cute story. Yeah, as I mentioned when I did the Halloween series, and I'm going to put a link in the description to that playlist if you guys want to see it. Watch for it. I forget which one. I might have called it Pig Lady, but I told Pig Lady in that story, or in that video, in one of the videos on that playlist. Seeing this book kind of brought back those memories. That's the neighbor's cows mooing. But anyway, if I could find my copy, my big copy of the 3 books together of the Scary Stories series at my house, I will actually get out, I will look up the book, the story Clinkety Clink. I just haven't figured out where it made its way off to be honest with you guys. If and when I do find it, you know, I'll do that one and tell a story about that. But anyway, I'm going to pause here because I've got some more stuff to say that's got nothing to do with this book. So hang on and I'll be right back, okay?